Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I've been wanting to do this video for a long time now, and I'm excited to talk to you about headphones. As you know, I love headphones. I got all types here. We're gonna talk about the best headphones. That's right, I'm calling it right now. These are the best for price, for comfort, for audio power. We're gonna do it right now. Forget about all those other videos, all these other websites. This is the list. You know why I know this? Because this is what I spend money on. And I research, and I watch stuff, and I read stuff, and I learn stuff. And then I am very cheap. So I'm only gonna get stuff that I think is worth that amount. So there's gonna be some budget stuff here. There's some nice stuff. Everything sounds great, and we're gonna talk about it right now. Okay, boys and girls, here we go. These are the headphones here. These are the apex of the audio world. Now, you know what? When I say that, yeah, you can get some focal clears. You can get some stuff that runs you thousands of dollars. But why? There's a diminishing returns with audio because you're human. You have imperfect ears, you have an imperfect brain, and there's almost so much information you can get even when you're using your master quality title subscriptions, okay? You can only get so much. So why just blow money when you could buy more records or buy a car or whatever else? So let's just go through all these. It looks like a lot. It is a lot. But each of these has a reason and a purpose, okay? Basically. We've got kind of lowest to highest prices. Let's just start with the smallest stuff and go big, okay? So here we go. Everyone can see? Good. We're gonna start off with this here. Soundcore earbuds. These are 40 bucks on Amazon. These sound great. They charge well. I use these for running. So when I go and I run, I use these. Again, 40 bucks. You cannot beat that price. They charge really well. It lasts a long time. I like the little case. They fit good. They have a nice base. You can spend 100 bucks on some buds. I don't know what the Apple Earbuds now go for. Probably 100 or more. You can go that. You can even spend even more. But honestly, unless you're gonna have both of them at the same time and do a side-by-side, there's no reason. This sounds great. And they're 40, did I mention they're $40? So I'm going right here with this. Soundcore, can't go wrong, boom. IMEs. So when we talk about IMEs, I like these a lot. These are the Legacy 3s. These are again on Amazon for $120. So a little bit higher price than some of these. These are kind of like the mid-level of what I'm willing to pay. This is the most I'm willing to pay for some IMEs. I don't want to spend more than $120. That's a lot for me. So these are really nice. It's kind of a fun little thing in here. There are 3 drivers. They have a little switch, which is kind of cool because, can you guys see this? Let me bring this up. There's a little bit of a switch here, which you can kind of play with and gives you, like, if you want a more bassy or more trebly or more detail oriented and different little configurations. And so you can kind of customize them a little bit on how you want them to sound. But they actually are really well done. I like these a lot. These are for when I'm in bed or I'm on the couch and I don't want a big old pair of cans on my head. I can use these for listening to music. Sometimes I'll take these walking too, so I'll take these walking if I want to hear it better. Now, of course, these are much better than these, right? Just quality-wise. So, because of Bluetooth, right? Bluetooth, you cannot get Bluetooth CD quality stuff, okay? You're never going to get great fidelity with Bluetooth. We just don't have the technology for it. So, if I really want to listen to music even better or, watch a show on Netflix on the couch, I'm going to wear these mamas. Legacy 3s. Now, let's go to this one too. Now, I had this for a long time. These are Sennheiser 280 HD 280 Pros. These are kind of studio, they call them studio quality, studio. Great sound isolation on these. These are very neutral. These guys sound really, they're very kind of flat. It sounds just the way I think they want them to sound. I put some of these Brainwaves pads on them, which just makes them feel a little bit more comfortable. The cons are, it is very clampy. You do get, your head gets squeezed a bit. So after an hour, I'd say, you'd start feeling it. They do kind of collapse, you know, which is kind of nice to travel in, so they collapse a little bit. But they're flat, they sound good, they're not super bassy, but it sounds just like level with everything. They're not noise canceling, but because they isolate so well, they're almost noise canceling. The story is I actually bought these when I didn't have enough money to buy those Bose noise cancels. So I said, well, I'll just buy these instead. And they almost do the job. The cable is not detached. The cable is here, you can't detach it. And you know, you might not like this Corley Q kind of cable. You definitely, no fun to like walk around with those. They're basically for your computer. Oh, by the way, these are 80 bucks. They're kind of old school, so I don't even know if I think you can still get these. I think Joe Rogan uses them. I've seen some podcasts and people like still have these and use them. A couple things I should notice about or mention about my source. My sources for what I'm playing on are usually my iPhone 6S, my iPhone 11, and my computer, which has a iFi Zendac. So that's where this is all coming from, just so you know that. So Sennheiser HD 280 Pros, 64 ohm, not hard to drive, very, very good headphone. Good set of cans. Okay. Let's go to these guys. Monoprice Retros. So the Monoprice, okay, first off, not detachable cord. Long cord. This guy has a cord of like 9 feet. It's 9 feet. It's massive. The cord is like crazy. These are flimsy. These are kind of cheap. These are $30. $30 for these headphones. So yeah, they're not gonna be like, they don't feel like this is cheap plastic, right? But they're comfortable. Super comfortable. I put the Brainwaves cushiony pads on them, so 30 plus 30, so actually 60. Bassy, good isolation for sound, much more bassy than the Sennheisers. And they're closed back, so it's kind of nice. You get isolated. Everyone's not listening to you. They're super comfy, but they are flimsy feeling, and it's not like the highest fidelity, right? But I have them because they were cheap, and I thought I'd get them. I listen to these when I'm live streaming, when I'm on my other channel doing comics, because I can't have any leakage of music, because my video gets then shut down by YouTube copyright. So because of that, I have to listen to closed back stuff, and these are the best for that because I can wear these for hours and hours and they don't feel a thing. So that's why I do that. But again, they're not going to be as good as quality as some of these higher end stuff, but these are good. By the way, I should mention that I love this freaking little headphone amp. This is the Neotech Chinese headphone amp on Amazon. I'll definitely send you the link. I have another video just about this. I love this guy so much. This is a fun little gadget. Okay, here's the 4 of the other guys. The Koss. These are Koss KHP30Is. $30, $25, $30 headphones. Yes, I put these ridiculous Grado 1000 style muffins around them, really, and they might look a little ridiculous, but these are comfy because of that. I'll take the Pepsi challenge with anything you got under 60 bucks with these guys, maybe under 100. These guys sound great. The bass is great. Yeah, the cable's attached, deal with it, but it's got audio, so I use this for work, so I can talk to people with it. It's got this fun little springy thing on the end. These take a beating and keep on ticking. These are my dailies, basically. I use these for walking, and I use these for work. So I'm using these probably more than anything, to be honest. These and the Soundcore earbuds. 30 bucks, you guys, okay? 30 bucks. And they sound great. I know people use them for gaming. Anyway, these are great. You don't have to have these pads. They just make them sound a little bit The sound makes them a little bassier, but really it's for the comfort for extended period of time. Okay, we're down to our last three. When you want some noise isolation because you're in COVID, stranded at home, working here, you need some sound isolation, some proper noise canceling. So I wanted Bluetooth noise canceling. Out of all the ones, I think the Sony ones are the best. These are the WH-1000Xs. This is like 2 years past, so these are a little older. The newer models are probably even better. I love these headphones. There is a problem in that this little band will break, and I've actually replaced this, so that's a piece of crap. I do hate that part, but they sound wonderful. You can actually cord them up if you want to not use the Bluetooth. You can cord them. They're better than the Bose as far as sounding wise. Comfort wise, the Bose might be a little bit better than these, but these are pretty comfortable. The one issue with these is they get hot. Your ears will get hot. It's kind of this leather, pleather stuff. It gets hot. So after an hour, you'll need to just like wipe away your ear sweat. But they sound great. The bass is wonderful in these because of the noise canceling. Yeah, huge fan of these Sony noise canceling guys. Last two, these are some of my favorites. I've had these. This was a mass drop. I guess now it's called drop. Sennheiser HD6XXs with the velour ear pads. Super comfortable. Long 6-foot cord. I actually wish it was like a 3-foot cord. So it's hard to go walking in these because you got this damn cord around your ankles. You wrap it around your head a couple times. The cord's great though. They are detachable, so you could put balanced cord. I've not done that yet. I'm curious to see what a balanced, how that would work on these. But these 6XXs are the same as the 650s. Okay, it's the same guts, it's the same stuff. It's just branded 6XX because of mass drop. These are great headphones. They're not bassy. They're not gonna get a bass hit, but they're neutral. They sound good, good in the middle, the mids and the trebles, not super bass heavy, but they're comfortable. These are comfy. Love these. And now these are these are 220. So you get these for about 220. I got these when it first came out years and years ago. Great headphones. Love them. Wear them, use them a lot. And then here's my flagship. I figure this is the Sennheiser, Hi-Fi-Man Sennheiser. These are planar. So while this is an open back, this is planar. Of course, it's open back too. These are 500, but you can get them usually around 350. I got an open box for 300. I was like, okay, I'll pay 300. I just feel it's silly to spend more than 300, 350 on a pair of headphones. I can't do it. My body, I just can't do it. So, so I found some like, an open box from their website for 300. I said, okay, I'll do that. I'll never spend more than that, but these are great. These definitely sound better than everything else. So you are putting a little bit more money in there, but it does sound better. They do need a little bit of ampage. So when I carry this guy, I do take these walking. Cord is, again, it's long. It's like 5 feet. So a little long to walk around in. Probably better for the computer, but that's okay. When I really want to listen to a lot of detail and a lot of stuff, I'm going to put these guys in. When I'm listening to a new record or something like that, I want to put these guys in. These are my flagship, Sennheisers. And I think that price point is probably the highest anybody in their right mind should go, unless you just got tons of disposable income. So there you go. That's what I consider the best set of headphones all over. The Sennheisers for just badass planar. The Sennheisers, these are just great open back headphones. If you want to go cheap, you go these bassy freaking the Monoprice. If you want portable noise canceling, you go with these Sonys. If you want something to work in and walk around and super light and cheap, $25 costs. If you want some studio ones, you go for these. These would probably be on the last on the totem pole. 80 bucks, don't bother with these. Get some of these other ones, I would say. But if you can get these cheap, go for it. If you want some IMEs, don't pay more than $120. Get the Legacies. And if you want some earbuds, don't spend no freaking 80 bucks to 100 bucks, 200 bucks. $40. There you go. These are all great machinery. And really, all that matters is the music you're listening to and how much you're enjoying it. So there you go. That's my video. Thanks for watching. I've been wanting to do this forever. I love this stuff. And talk to you later. Bye.